Good morning, little buddy.
Good morning.
We're going to do a little work on old Bubba Dump this morning.
Yes, we are.
As much as I want to get started on our cool stacks, I think we need to go to the more important, responsible stuff first.
I disagree. But as always, we'll let you win.
If you did agree with me, I would be worried about what's going to happen today. So first on the list is our fuel tank is not tanking. It's got a hole in it.
Yeah, maybe a few.
Possibly, well, yeah, multiple issues. All right, like I mentioned, guys, we got multiple things we want to do to this truck. Just a few service items, maybe some small oil leaks and fuel leaks. We're going to build some stacks for it. But the most pressing issue we've got is ever since we've owned this truck, we can't fill it over about half full with fuel. I've covered this in a few different videos. I know it's cracked around that bracket there. I'm not for sure if it ain't cracked somewhere else. We just need to give her a good old-fashioned inspection and look down. To work on it, we're going to have to get the fuel tank off. To get the fuel tank off, I think we need to drain it.
Yep.
If you watch the last couple of videos, we ran out of fuel trying to make sure it didn't have any fuel in it.
Yeah.
And then Matt got a little carried away. I think he put too much fuel in it. I think it's got about 10 gallon in it.
And then I got really nervous driving it up here.
Oh, that's right.
There was no fuel in it, and I had that hill to climb.
Hey, you made it. All right, so I have this fancy little 12-volt pump. We're going to use to suck the fuel out of it, but Aaron made a discovery that apparently Volvo engineers like this. And look at that. They put a drain plug right there, which also just randomly looks like it may be the lowest point of the tank. Fuel level inside is about right there. How much you think? Oh, man, that ain't much fuel because it goes up.
Yeah.
It may only have 5 gallons.
We better hope. We got one empty bucket.
All right, let's get her drained. Sure, I was out of there yesterday.
Huh?
Sure, I was just out of there yesterday.
Yeah.
The good news is, if you spill diesel fuel on your shirt, you get a smell like that the rest of the day. Then it's incentive not to catch yourself on fire when you're welding my I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah.
It'll be perfectly fine.
But who is right again?
Huh?
On the
It's
size?
15/16, yep.
I don't know.
It just looks
I
like
go real slow. It's upside down, but they could probably see that it's 1 1/16,
1,
just
5,
like I said.
15/16.
I'm starting to feel like you. I was starting to see what it feels like to be right all the time.
I'm glad you finally admit that I'm right all the time.
Well, you used to be.
You know what's going to be interesting is we got a black bucket. We can't tell how full our fuel level is. All right, you ready? Oh, it's raining outside. Oh, that's some fuel right there, buddy.
Save the sweatshirt.
I think you're going to run out of bucket here.
You told me it was empty.
Well, you made it up the hill, didn't you?
Now, can you see how full it is in that bucket?
Can you guys see in there?
Well, they ain't gonna tell me.
They will. It'll just be 3 months later. Here, I got a figure gauge in there.
Okay.
I don't think there's more fuel in there. I thought there was going to be. Oh, it's slowing down.
Okay.
It's slowing down.
Now, if I was doing this, I would have cleaned that bucket out real good so I could have reused this
Oh,
fuel.
we're going to reuse the fuel. We're just going to have a little hydraulic oil treatment to it.
Yeah, just a little. It's like extra.
Oh, you're getting full fast. Oh, that was nice save.
Oh.
You get it? I'm trying to help. Oh, this is tag team. All right, I got it.
You for sure?
Well, the funnel's in the way. All right. All right. Fine, everybody.
Now, where's another bucket?
The bucket getting
I remember
price.
before the camera came on. Oh no, one bucket will get it all.
That's not what I said.
Yeah, that's exactly what you said. I said, "Are you for sure?"
I said, I hope.
Oh, yeah.
I said, I hope one bucket gets it all. Bucket number 2. You ready?
Yep.
Bucket number 2 gonna get it.
It's better.
Oh, nice red stream there.
Yep. Nice clean bucket.
It is a nice clean bucket. I just hope your clean bucket's got enough capacity.
It's filling up.
Yeah.
I'll kind of do it. Oh, it's slowing down. I think we'll get it.
It was slowing down. Peek at the top up there. See how close it is being down?
I can't see. That's too far.
It's too tall. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Oh.
We're getting,
Oh, there we go. There
come on,
we
baby.
go.
This is a horrible waiting game. It's not looking good, Aaron. Oh. Come on. It's got to be close. I told him not to put that much fuel in it. Oh, boy.
This is 10 gallon. I thought we'd have 2 gallon.
You were worried about making it up the hill. Oh, come on. I don't think it's going to do it.
I don't think it is either.
Oh. All right, well, go get that third bucket over there.
Do you realize what we went through to find this bucket? Now, where's that third bucket?
All right, we'll be back in 20 minutes. Third bucket's a charm. We got this.
Yeah. Take 3.
Hey, at least we found another bucket. We may have had to add some hydraulic oil to the truck to get it, but... Oh, no.
You did.
Oh.
What was it? I plug it.
Oh, man. It's in the bucket.
Yeah.
It's the brass washer. Man. Bummer. Aaron, I got a job for you.
Brass. The magnet won't pick up brass, so I guess you're on your own.
Gosh. Oh, look at that. I got lucky.
Oh, you got lucky.
Look at, oh, don't you? Got it.
Oh.
And you were worried. Thank goodness.
I was worried. You're the one that's going to have to go digging through that diesel fuel. Now the lid ain't off, so how you going to know when this one's full?
Can you see it with your light? Put your light up against the thing. We can't.
Yeah, it's half full now.
It's half full now. It's half full already?
Yeah.
Not the words of encouragement I was hoping for.
Oh, it's slowing down. It's slowing down. You see it slowing down?
Yeah, I do see it slowing down, I think.
Okay. You're at
oh, look at that.
There we go. We're at 3/4.
Oh, yes. We're going to make it this time.
Yes, we are.
Some nasty looking stuff coming out there at the end. Looks like water. Shine your light up there. Goodness, 3 buckets got it.
Yeah.
All right, Aaron's gonna go ahead and pull out these 2 mounting bolts here, and then I think we're gonna open the hood, swing the radiator out, and we're hoping the rest of the mounting bolts are underneath there because there ain't nothing on the bottom side.
Anything.
I'd go the other way. Yeah, I'd go the other way. I'm pretty sure that's not the only 2 bolts that hold this thing on. It did move a little bit though, didn't it?
It did move. Okay, it stopped moving. Feel safe there. Ooh.
It's a long-winded little guy.
Yeah. Can you hold up on the tank and then maybe I can?
Yeah, let me get right on that.
Yes. That ain't gonna happen, is it? Getting close.
Get them vice grip hands in there. What do you call them, little T-Rex arms?
Yep, T-Rex. Can't reach.
How's that going for you?
Have to get a pair of channel.
I figured you'd be the master of holding on to little things like that.
No, I ain't used to little things like this.
It is awful long, ain't it? There you go. You just had to give her a little screw action.
Yeah.
All right, let me hop up there and open that hood up. I'm hoping we got this thing pulled in far enough we can still get around it. Can you believe your little pink stool is still on here?
I cannot believe it.
It's not weathered the best, but everybody thinks we have it screwed down. It's not. It's just sitting there.
I approved anymore.
it's well weathered.
And I'll let you. Good. I remember what happened to me the last time I did it.
So the last time Aaron opened his hood, the latch didn't catch. Him and the hood went flying that way. That's what happens. Oh, T-Rex arms you got.
Okay.
I got it.
You got it?
Yep. Perfect. This one random bolt down here is what keeps this whole radiator from doing that. Kind of like that new ratchet I got from Harbor Freight, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
All right, see if you can pull it out now. Oh, I see some mounting bolts, a bunch of them.
That's what we're looking for.
Yep.
Got that back in?
Yep.
I can go ahead and swing this on over?
Yep, we should be able to swing it all the way out till it catches. There you go.
All right.
That don't look too bad to get out of there.
No, that side there, you don't see anything up there.
No, I
It's
guess
just
the front was
on
the two
outside.
bolts you took out, and I guess it's just got these three here on the back now.
Yeah.
Need to run do our wiring and our fuel lines.
Yeah. It's just got it's not an internal pump. Don't have no
No, it's got a mechanical pump over here on the engine.
Okay.
If we sit here and stare,
all this.
see if we sit here and stare at it long enough, it may take itself off.
That's worked for me several times. Maybe it's just I stare at it long enough, you do it. But,
Yeah, that's more likely.
Kind of like a starter.
Yeah. Oh yeah. For the record, I got the starter back on the C8500 yesterday.
And you were sitting there pouting about it.
Ugh.
Yeah. Hey,
glad-
I handed you the bolts.
I'm glad we got it done because it's raining outside this morning.
Otherwise, I was going to stand at that window right there and watch you work out in the rain.
I watched the guy blowing air.
Conditions.
I watched the guy blowing air cleaner out like that once.
All right, so I'm just going to take this off, right? Can I just take that off?
I think we can, but I think we can also.
Or you want it unwired
I
on?
think we need to unwire it and take it out because that's going to be a little bit delicate.
Okay.
Honestly, we don't have to take it out unless we're going to flush it out.
Well, that's the thing. If we're going to flush the tank, that's the only thing we've got to open up.
Let's unwire it for now, and then we'll take it out once we get it on the jack stands.
All right.
That sounds like a plan?
Sounds like a plan.
All right, I'm coming around now.
I didn't see nothing. They didn't see nothing. We're good.
Aaron says we're going to have to take the whole fuel sending unit out because the wires won't get disconnected.
I did not see connectors on them. It looked like it was soldered on. I was just looking back here and I was like, well, it's soldered on.
No, it's a spay connector.
Yeah. Guess I should have cleaned it up a little better.
You got the, he's disconnecting the two fuel lines back there. What are you thinking? Try to get the transmission jack underneath it?
I'm hoping that'll get it, yeah.
And this will roll down that transmission jack?
Yep.
All right, I'll get it set up while you get those last few lines off, and we'll see if we can get her out of there.
All right, any way I can get a 20, 21 from you?
No, but I can get you 11/16 or 7/8.
Yeah.
Well, behind the scenes, we got the fuel lines disconnected, fuel gauge disconnected, mud flap off, headlight disconnected, transmission jack, doubling as a fuel tank jack. It's kind of weird. It's like that thing almost saddles down into the frame. It's been interesting to see how it comes off there because you got 2 bolts in the front, 3 bolts right there, and it's
that's
like
all we can find.
Yeah, like if that thing took a hard hit right there up, you think it'd.
With me driving, I know it'll never happen. With you driving,
Yeah.
I'm surprised it's still on there.
Well, I guess let's bust those 3 bolts loose and see if we can wiggle her down off there. You know that old saying, don't cut the branch off you're standing on?
Yeah.
I feel like that's what's about ready to happen right now. All right, give her just a little bit. Okay, I'm on it. Go. One.
There's one.
Okay, go just a little bit. Okay, go. 2.
We're gonna say timber.
I hope not. You gonna catch me if I fall? All right, go easy.
See what happens.
Oh, easy. Okay, go. Well, it didn't fall off. Now what? I think it's gonna come out of there. We just gotta find the right combination without taking this fender off. What do you think our first move should be? Down a little bit?
I think down a little bit. Let's see what happens.
All right, don't let it fall on you. That's not down. That's down.
Oh, you ain't got that handle don't come out, huh?
A little more. Oh. You off of it?
I'm off of it.
Well, that didn't do a whole lot. I think from the way it looks underneath, I think the first move needs to be, I guess it'd be the second move because the first move was going down. I think we need to try to pry it out.
Pry it out. Okay.
It's somehow locked into that frame rail.
Mm-hmm.
It's magic. It's got magic. All right.
Yep.
Let me get a big pry bar up on top once. See if we can work it out a little bit. Hey, I think I figured out why it didn't come off.
I think you did.
I think we did. You've got to take a bolt out.
No, you were on the backside. Do you remember?
Now, in my defense, you were down there also, and the bolt's hidden.
I went through,
the bolt
but
is hidden.
It is hidden. It is.
Show 'em where it's at.
So, it's like up in this cross member, I guess. What'd you call that, or what would you call it on this? So, if you go up in this hole right here, and we lucked out, it was just finger tight. But it's right there. Oh yeah, the cheater pipe, the breaker bar. So it was tight, but that's it right there. I'll let him slide on this one for not finding it, just because of the location of it. It's like where this cross member comes in, and it's hid back up in there. And you did find it. I'll give you credit for that.
All right, let's try.
All right, here you go. Watch that back there at the fender.
Yeah, all right. I think the first thing I'm going to do is work it out here a little bit. You ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Oh, she's coming.
Okay.
You all right up there?
Yeah, I got mine as far as I can go. Now we're gonna have to
probably
go down
Yep,
and back.
I'm going to go down. Here we go.
Oh my God, I think I got it all. Oh my God. I'm just kidding.
Poor crap.
Now we're gonna hit a spot here where we're gonna have to go back.
Okay. Hold on here a second.
Oh yeah, this one, yeah, see, I'm clearing it now. A little bit more. There we go. Right like that.
All right, going on down here.
Yep. That jack helped out a little bit, it wouldn't be too bad.
That wasn't bad.
No, it wasn't bad at all.
That worked pretty good. I'm thinking some people are going to fall out of their chair when I say this. I think we need to find this little roller cart, throw that thing on there. What do you think about rolling it outside and giving her a good bath?
I believe so.
Because you know what we're going to do with this thing before we put it back in?
Well, we got to paint it?
We're going to paint it.
All right.
We're not painting it bright yellow, though.
Yes.
No, we're
Yes,
not.
we are.
No, it's going to be the same color as that.
No, not that. My color looked a lot better. Now look, see that color of what it should be right here? You see this now, right?
No.
Look at that.
Focus. Focus.
I am focused.
Fuel
Now,
tank.
I told you how this works. We get it cleaned up, like on my job, you know, I'm the welder, so I don't do the inspections. I'll let the inspector, the QC, go through and find all the cracks. Then I come back and I weld them up. So, any that you miss, you get docked a certain percentage out of your pay.
You know what I told him? Be careful what you ask for.
All right.
This is going to be our little secret.
Yeah, I don't know that's yours.
Too lazy to hook up the big pressure washer, so we're going to try to get by with Mrs. Dirt Perfect small one.
Yes.
Don't be bad for a little lucky job.
Uh-uh. 'Cause. 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 ' best part about this, when we go to put it back on, we ain't gonna have our hands in a bunch of grease. Besides what's on the truck, but I'll have you scrape all that out before we put this back on.
I thought Matt did all this parts already.
Yeah, must have been some hard to get to spots here.
Like impossible?
Kind of like that bolt. Yeah, and that we need to make sure we get clean, because that's where your biggest problems are at. There you go. Well, don't put me in the line of fire here. All right.
You gonna give her the final rinse down with some purple power there? Look, it's a whole new color.
Should I open it up? Just barely push it on.
Barely push it on. I think you're doing good. You definitely see that crack starting to show itself.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna get this thing degreased. I think we're actually gonna spray out the inside of the tank a little bit too. It's got some sludge in it. Get it rolled back to the shop. See what the damage is. I'm not saying she didn't clean up too bad.
No, it didn't.
We gave her a bath inside and out.
You know what I like? I like that bright yellow color. You know what I mean?
Not.
That bright
We're
yellow.
not.
Look at that. That's
We're
original.
Not. Is that our crack? No, it's just the thing.
Yeah.
We're already having an argument about whether we're going to paint this thing while it's off the truck. And he's one, if you guys remember back to the nose cone repairs,
Yeah.
where I had to fool him into thinking his paint faded out. I done threw that paint away. We're not going that color.
Oh.
Well, let's get this thing rolled back in the shop. You want to set it up on some sawhorses and
Yeah.
see
You're set, and then
see what we can do.
start tearing into it.
You know what sawhorses them are? Them were the famous sawhorses you decided to try to murder build a tile plow.
Now, I kept questioning. Oh, it'll hold a little more. It'll hold a little more.
They're
Then
still
by the time
here.
it starts crinkling down, you start adding more to it.
They're still there. Let's see if it holds the fuel tank.
All right. Now, just for the record, this is not proper rigging by no means at all. You just didn't like my idea. I think you liked it, you just didn't come up with it, so now we're doing it your way.
Which is a lot easier and simpler.
Oh.
Are you? Right there is the majority of our crack issue. Aaron's going to clean that up with a wire wheel, see if we can kind of investigate on what's going on there a little bit. I'm going to take a tiger paw. We're going to clean up this side. I don't know if you can see it's kind of wavy and damaged. It's been ran into and abused a little bit. I figured if we're going to paint this thing, if we're going to paint it, we might as well take a little bit of effort to make it look pretty. Do a little body filler on it. So I'm going to clean that up. Aaron's going to get that cleaned up, and we'll see how bad it is.
Hey, you gotta plug yourself in, you can plug me in too. You're right there by it, all right?
I ain't worried about you.
How's that working?
Not good.
Not good? Oh, look at that.
Oh, yeah, well.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I got the side of the tank cleaned off, and you're gonna find this hard to believe, man, behind the scenes, but it don't look any better. She's pretty rough. She's really rough. Hopefully we got enough mondo to fix that. Aaron's got this cleaned up. See if I can hold the light and the camera here at the same time. But it is basically cracked, starting right there, all the way across the top. It comes down, and right here it kind of fingers out, and it goes back and ties into this weld. So everything on this side seems to look pretty good. Nothing in the side. So Aaron's gonna burr that out there a little bit. Gotta get her cleaned up. We'll get her welded off. Trying to be a surgeon over here?
Yeah. Don't have to get a burr. Like get that cracks out right there. That crack's laying down. Yeah. Down, I don't see anything. I gotta get that crack out. The burr crack back up.
Yeah.
And I gotta get a burr to finish getting that.
That's a big crack up there.
Yeah, that's a big crack. I got the problem.
It's a go time with the old welder.
I think it's go time.
Did you get you a new fancy?
I did.
Who hooked you up with that?
Rodney Ayers, he's my QC.
Oh
He
yeah?
gave that hood to me.
Is he trying to tell you something, me and your QC?
No,
Maybe
he's
you
saying
need.
as slick as I am, he said after I could weld better than him, he figured he would hand me down that hood. He's got that fancy hood that he never uses.
Well, you do have a fancy sticker on it though. Dang, I think it's heavy.
It is. It's heavier than what I like, but the older I get, it's like a 4D hood, so everything's real clear and I can see again.
Hopefully you can see that little big crack get her welded up.
Yeah.
All right, Aaron's got her all cleaned up, burred out. Get the welder tuned in.
Yep.
Let her eat. Waiting on Aaron to get that set up. I'm gonna go through with the rasp, just kind of hit these high spots. We put another coat on this. Should also show us the low spots where we need more. It's definitely gonna need some more there, buddy. Next question is, are you smart enough to use the hood?
No.
Oh, look at that. Like she's laying in there pretty nice. It's nice to have.
But I'm going blind.
It's nice to have a good welder. You're not even paying attention to me, are you?
Do what?
It's nice to have a good welder.
It is. It is. That's my welder.
All right.
All right.
Well, Aaron's getting his helmet figured out. We're going to mix up a little bit more Bondo. Put another layer on this. She's coming around. Well, you think you got it?
I hope so.
I know you don't. I can see a huge crack. Massive crack.
Where?
If you don't see that massive crack, you know what I'm gonna stick your damn piece of paper into?
No.
Are you kidding me right now?
Where?
What are you gonna do about that big crack right there?
What crack? Oh, holy cow. See, I asked you. You set me up.
I didn't
You
set you
set
up.
me up for failure.
You said come
That's
over.
where it's leaking.
You said come over and you see this. I said, you sure you're ready?
No,
you said,
you remember, if you go
said,
back and
no.
you ask them. No, ask them. I told them it was your job to find them all, mark them, and I'll weld them up.
I just found it. Look at that. That's a big one there,
that's
bud.
a big one. Yeah.
That's a
You
future.
didn't tell me nothing about that. I never even looked.
Hey.
Well, sit on that stool.
Oh, yeah,
You don't look
especially.
up that high.
The rest of it looks good, though, bud.
Yeah.
It's like you've done this once or twice.
That's the first time I really touched a welder in a while. Hearing that radio.
I don't see. There's a little. No, it's good. Yeah, I'd definitely do something with that one.
You know what's weird? It's the crack going across the top. We welded up. Stop
right there. Dude. I know where it keeps going at.
And it took off. So, yeah. Yeah.
All right,
you just want to try it.
Since
Be an
you
extra breather.
since I judged your weld and you want to judge my body work, how's it look?
Body work looks about as good as my welds.
I don't know about that. It's coming around. It's a little rough right now, but
Yeah.
man, I'll tell you what.
It was.
What it was, that's looking pretty
man.
sharp.
Yeah.
So the other thing we're gonna do, Aaron's gonna go ahead and cut this bar out of here. We have, I mean, I'm sure it's there to protect the light, but I don't really think it provides anything structural.
No. No, the way everything is, I don't think we need it.
No. We're gonna cut that out, keep on going on this. I'd suggest fixing that.
Oh, it's just paint chipping away.
All right, I think Aaron's officially got all the cracks. Got that one laid in there pretty nice. Getting this little piece here cut off so we can get her cleaned up. Got another coat of Bondo on her.
You would stand right here and be a guard so I ain't got sparks flying everywhere.
Put up to your shirt there, bud.
Well, exactly. You're supposed to be fire watching.
I was fire watch. I said Aaron.
You got 3 seconds to answer this question. Where's the closest fire extinguisher?
Right there.
Okay.
Where's the second one? Go, 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 go.
there.
Nope, right there.
No,
See, right there behind them.
closer. Right there, underneath the press. I put that one there.
We got options, bud.
That one there's up to date.
Huh? But you know what I'm gonna get before I get that fire extinguisher or anything else?
Let me burn.
No, the hose right outside that door. Hey, go. Where's the closest first aid kit?
Right next.
Nope. It's right there on the wall behind the hacksaw.
Yeah, you can't see that. I got mine over in that case.
There's also another one over
And
there.
there's one in my lunchbox.
Here's the real question. Where's your tweezers at?
And I got them. I found a set. I don't know what you did with the ones that were in the shop.
We had a burr crisis earlier.
Yeah.
All right. You want me to be the human guard?
Yeah, because I'm gonna have to throw the sparks out.
Well, I ain't gonna put the camera here because that'll be all bad.
That one there, I got
Here, we'll go.
Flush.
We'll go this way.
Yeah, you ready to use the sparks?
Not really. You're gonna try to burn me on purpose, ain't you? This is a horrible idea. Why are we doing this?
Because I want to. Because you let me burn.
Don't put it in there and hold the tank.
No, I'm not. I'm good.
Boy.
You're good.
Close your eyes. Here we go.
You done yet? Or just for looks.
I bet you they adjust the angle of the light.
You think?
Well, I'm just guessing here, but
I wouldn't think so.
I'm guessing by the water that's in that light, there's maybe a reason why this is the one light that didn't work. I think this is the one light that didn't work.
Well,
We don't work night shift a lot.
oh, I gotta go a little more. Okay.
That and the fact all the wires were cut.
Yeah.
Pull
All
plug
right.
off.
You want to get them?
I'm busy with the camera. Come on, He-Man.
There we go.
Yeah, that's what you adjust them in and out, and it'll adjust the angle of the light. That's how it works.
Huh.
Pretty slick little setup, actually.
Yeah.
See how they got it angled down?
Yep. But I would have never guessed that. You know, I figured it would have been one of the things. Shine straight and call it good. Yeah, they can build it just.
You never know when a short guy's going to be driving.
Very true.
So here's the question. If a short guy's driving, do you need the lights to shine up farther?
Yeah, because I can't see that close too.
Tall guy that shine.
Yeah. That's the only thing that killed me in that case was, you know, I can't get up to see where a normal person sees.
All right, I'm putting this on the bench so we don't lose it for later. Well, man, behind the scenes, that's quite the progress for the day.
Yeah.
We went from a crashed, leaking, cracked, destroyed tank to, I believe,
I never did. I know. Can't even tell there was a crack here.
Oh, look at that. Such a nice job.
So if that part got deleted, I could say there ain't no crack here.
Highly unlikely. I'm just amazed. I mean, I'm going to give you compliments here. This all looks great, but the side of that tank looks pretty flat for the way it started the day out.
It's starting to look just as good as my well.
The problem is we found another dent down there I guess we're going to have to fix. I mean, at some point we got to stop fixing dents, but anyways. All right. He's got to get out of here. It's getting late. I'm going to piddle on this Bondo here a little bit this evening. So hopefully in the morning we can get this thing primer and painted. And once we get that done, we're going to start on some stacks.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Stay tuned. We'll roll you guys over to tomorrow. Morning, Mr. Man behind the scenes.
Morning, DP.
Did you check out my amazing body skills this morning?
Tell you what, you're pretty good.
It's almost too nice for the truck, isn't it? So I worked late into the night last night. Check that out. I mean, I'm not going to say it's perfect because if you look hard enough, you can see a few little small pinholes. Got the bottom fixed up there. But for what we're going to do with it, it's going to be just fine. So all the body work's done. Everything is prepped. We got us some primer mixed up this morning. Got the exhaust fan on, got the regulators out.
Cleaning the respirators out.
Cleaning the respirators out. You ready to spray some paint?
I think so.
Let's do it. And behind the scenes, our primer job. It's not very often you spray primer on your bodywork and it makes it look better than what it did before.
It did. I ain't gonna lie.
It looks pretty good, don't it? And I don't see any of your cracks reappearing. Sometimes primer will soak down into those.
That's making me feel a lot better that we got everything out over here.
So the question is color. What color do we paint it? Not bright yellow. That's not on the table.
This should be alive and let everybody vote what this should be. Because I guarantee everybody go with me.
You better be glad it's not alive and they can't. So, all right.
You gonna tell them the issues we've got with paint?
Well, yeah. So we've discussed this a little bit off camera. I wanted to paint it green. Because hopefully...
And I agreed with green.
Hopefully...
Pretty good.
Hopefully at some point in life this whole truck's green. No promises, but it's a possibility. But we're running a little low on green paint. And what was the text message I got from our parts store?
Yeah.
Let me just read the. Can't show the number here. Apparently we cannot mix your Russian military green paint, Al says. My response was, well, Napa stocks it.
Yeah.
All right, so option number 2.
I know you didn't throw that bright yellow away.
I did. Option number 2 is the same yellow that your paint faded into. So
yeah, but do you realize my yellow would have matched the inside?
No,
my yellow would have matched all these
spots. The only thing your yellow matches is Tweety Bird. All right, we're gonna mix up some yellow paint, get this thing painted, and we're gonna call it.
You whistling at me again, huh?
What'd you change pants for?
Oh man, I changed pants. You got my sweatshirt on anymore. You sabotaged me somehow. I just ain't figured out how.
I'm pretty sure Aaron sat in a nest of stink bugs.
It was worse than that. I couldn't believe it. I was gagging in the truck. I had to crack the window for fresh air.
All right, let's focus on some positive things. Look at that thing, man.
Shining.
Look at a brand new one.
It is.
One of these days we're going to have to paint the rest of the truck to match, but at least we got the important stuff done. So we're going to let this one hang and cure out here for a day or so. We don't have to be in a huge hurry to get it back on the truck. I think we're going to switch gears and start it on another project. So
you know, this went from just welding up a couple cracks and throwing it back on to, doing like a total restore on it.
Hey, if you're gonna do it, it's worth doing right? Everybody's like, why don't you always paint your trucks? I said, it takes me too long. I'll paint them one piece at a time. All right, guys. Very, very pleased with the way that turned out. It looks awesome. It's even gonna look better on the trucks. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a big old thumbs up. If you haven't yet, I'd consider subscribing because we got a pretty cool little project coming up in the next video.
Yeah.
Let's do it.